Wow, look at this place. Oh, coming off of these Falkland Islands down here. See where we go now. Part of me wants to kind of go in here. And part of me wants to go somewhere else and save it for a later day. Almost want to bounce around on all these little points and see what's going on. I'll bet it's a lot of underwater stuff. Here we go. We'll go here. This is over by Africa. This is called Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde. With the American accent on there. Let's take a look. What's going on? Oh, look at that. That's a volcano for sure. Wow, look at that crater. Goodness gracious. That thing is massive. There's another one. There's 2 craters here. Wow. Look at these mountains. Goodness gracious. This is like Lord of the Rings. This is like The Hobbit. Very high up too, because then clouds are coming in. Wow, look at this. This is an interesting garden. Just kind of... I mean, you see this. You zoom in, you think, oh, where am I? I'm in a vacation retreat of some kind. And it's like, oh, we're at the bottom of a volcano. All this black obsidian rock. It's kind of wild, actually. Look at that. Right there, it stops. It's so... Why is it like this? Wow, just look at this. Look at the cliffs on here, like in a bowl. That is really interesting. There's a town over there. It's also really interesting that there's a... Wait a minute. Oh, I see what's going on. So this is a volcano. Yeah, yep. Is this a volcano inside of a volcano? This whole thing looks like it was a volcano at some point. It looks like it ran down out to the ocean here. And now there's a smaller one. Wonder if that's right. This looks like it might have been something too that blew up. Wow, that's pretty wild. And someone built a town inside of it. That is really cool. Looks like a giant petrified pine cone, doesn't it? Wow. Look at that. There's that town down there. Really high up too. I mean, because there's the clouds. Look how high up you are. Clouds are there. You keep going up, you're just going to get into space. So a lot of these, I can't click on all these. None of them are working, but this one still works. Don't know why. That's too bad. Got a whole bunch of other islands here to look at too yet. Yeah, a lot of this is not Spanish. A lot of this is Portuguese, I think. So I think it's kind of a little bit of both. But that would make sense if it's more Portuguese. This is a cool place. Look at those rock walls. Wow. Wow, that is really incredible. Got the water coming through on the bottom there. Wow, that is crazy. Like all these canyons through here, I think. Oh, this is a little mountaintop town. Wow, it looks really good. They got a mini Eiffel Tower. Look at that. That's cool. That is interesting. Mountain on top of a mountain. Wow, what a beautiful place. A lot of people think a house like this isn't much. But you wake up and you take a gander at this. I'd say that's quite a lot. I'd say that's quite enough for me. Looks like corn. Yep, growing some corn. Wow, look at that. Wow. That looks like it comes straight off of Discovery Channel. Look at these layers of mountain ranges. So green. See, there's a truck here, so I wonder they must just bring everything over in ships. Of course, how else would they do it? That's kind of a dumb question, isn't it? Not flying them in. They're not parachuting trucks and cars in. Wow, look at this place. That is just breathtaking. Couldn't imagine up something like this. Wow. Well, I'm just coming to the end here. It looks like I've got enough footage here. I think I'm going to make 3 parts to Cabo Verde here. And yeah, so I'm trying to make 3 videos. I'm trying not to make them too long. But in the meantime, there's a map. Found this cool map of the place. Yeah, so this map showing that western part of Africa and then the islands there. And I think that's in Portuguese or Latin or maybe a combination. Something like that, I'm not too sure. But I thought it was cool enough to share here. It says here it consists of 10 volcanic islands. Wow. So yeah, it was settled by the Portuguese. So it says here that it's got a few different kinds of unique birds. It's pretty neat. Would have been cool to see some of them. I did go and try to find some images of these, but you know, on royalty-free sort of websites. But yeah, they're pretty unique, so I couldn't find any. I didn't invest too many hours into it or nothing like that. Maybe could have then, but I didn't. So yeah, we'll get to the next one here. Next one, I think we go over to this island. And for this one, that'll do it. God bless. But you wake up and you take a gander at this, I'd say that's quite a lot.